Good morning to all of you, my dear friends. Today we shall discuss the proactive disclosure, the second video proactive disclosure, manual number 6 to manual number 11 in English version. So in this cases, I may request all of you, please watch this video from the starting from the end, and I may request please like, share, and subscribe the video in order to inspiration, in order to get the impression and prepare another new video and present before you. That's why I may request all of you, please watch the video and do like, share, and subscribe. So the first video we had already discussed the manual number 1 to manual number 5. So now we shall discuss manual number 6 to manual number 11. Then in the proactive disclosure, or that is for mandatory compliance of the public information officer in a public authority, that is the sumoto disclosure. Disclose the sumoto disclosure or disseminate the sumoto disclosure of the information of the institution or the office or the organizations or the office. So that's why I may request all of you, please kindly draw the attention in this video. It is very important because manual number 6 says that is the categories of a document under control. In the sense, this indicates that before this, the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Supreme Court of India, they have given their verdict, they have given their decision regarding this, the public authority or the employee of the public authority, whatever the records or register they are maintaining, that should be in a catalog index way. File of the file, register of the register, and record of the record. That's why every employee of the, not only RTI, but also every record, every register, every public employee should categorize and index, keep in a sound way, keep in a systematic way. As a result, we can find it and provide the information at a large to the citizen. At a certain time, we have to give to the citizen. That's why we have to keep these documents, whatever we have accessing from our public authority, as a PIO, you have to keep like file of the file, register of the register, and document of the document. So the categories I have already defined as for the as a citizen I have defined from the government disclosure defined format. They have also given like this format. Government of Odisha also they have defined like this format. So according to that, I may encourage all of you that please, whatever the documents, whatever the register, whatever the circular, whatever the records you are obtaining, that you have to keep in a such a way that catalog and index manner. For example, serial number 1 and category number, category of the document. Which document? Which type of document? The category. Maybe it is the estimation copy, maybe it's a guideline or order copy or proceedings, whatever be the documents, the category we have to mention. Column number 2. I have share you this the tabular format. This tabular format, according to this, you have to disclose the information under manual number 6. Then tabular number, column number 3 says that is name of the document and its introduction in one line. So what is the records? What is the documents? What is the registers you have? The one line you have to give the brief of, and you have to keep in such a way so that you can identify when it is required. When it is required, you have to identify. And when people they are coming into your office, they should know what type of register he is maintaining or what is the register. Maybe what register he is maintaining. That has to be maintained. What is the register? Maybe your cash register, appeal register, information register, and appeal inspection register, whatever may be. Which type of you have to give the brief of in one line. Then column number 4. Procedure to obtain the documents. If you have such type of documents or register or whatever the circular order copy, how people will access from you. What is the procedure? What is the methodology by which they can go through the way and they can get the copy of that documents or circular order copy guideline, whatever maybe you have. That process you have to Here you have to describe, you have to cite here. So, for example, I may say that the citizen, those who want to access this document, he has to come to the public information officer or that officer. His name is this is, his address is this is, and he has to give the application with such and such fees. Like this procedure, you have to provide it or you have to reflect this column number 4. Then column number 5 says that is the held by under control by whom the citizen can get, or the custodian of the portion, custodian of the authority. Maybe your undersecretary, maybe your deputy secretary, maybe your assistant section officer, maybe your section officer, maybe your desk officer, or maybe your additional secretary, or maybe your first staff letter, whatever may be, under control. Who is the portion, name, designation, and email address. Everything should be, official contact details should be given. So likewise, we have to give the information under manual 6. Because in these cases, I may cite another one thing, that is Honorable Supreme Court of India. They are instructed that is the people, the employee of the public authority, they should catalog index every register. This is the mandatory compliance for them. They have given. In the civil case number 990/2021, they have already given the decision. That's why according to that, we have to give this documents. We have to reflect this data in this manual number 6. Then we shall go to the manual number 7. Manual number 7 says that is particulars of the arrangement in formulation of a policy. What is the policy you want to formulate for the betterment of the citizen, for the betterment of the public authority, for the betterment of the enforcement of the activities inside the public authority? Then you have to give such a tabular format. Then according to this tabular format, I have shared for your benefits. That is, you have to, first of all, you have to give serial number. Then after, you have to give the subject matter on which you want to take decision, or you want to take formulate the policy. You want to formulate the policy. The subject matter you have to give. Then in the third column, you have to give, is it mandatory to ensure public participation? Yes or no. For formulation of this policy, maybe it is a betterment for the public employee or public authority or citizen. And for formulation of this policy, who will be participate? Maybe public representative, or maybe any other committee, or maybe any other officers, or who will be the attendee, who will the person they will attend in this formulation of a policy. And they come to the meeting and they will share their view how to formulate the policy for the betterment of the citizen, betterment of the public authority, betterment of the public employee. If it is necessary, the participants of the public, especially public domain, then we have yes or no, we have to say it. For formulation of this policy, public participation is required, then we have to give it yes. If it is not required, no. Like this, we have to reflect the column number 3. Then column number 4, arrangement for seeking public participation. If it is required the participation of the public or the citizen, then what is the arrangement we have been doing? We have done for them. So in order to come this meeting and they will participate in the formulation of a policy. What is the methodology? What is the arrangement? What is the steps we have been taken for their participating the policy formulation of program meeting? So what is the arrangement? Who will intimate? And what to be intimated to the citizen or the public, that has to be very clearly mentioned in the column number 4. That is the arrangement of seeking public participation. If in the formulation of a policy there is needed for the public participation, then who will intimate to them and how they will come into the office and they will participate in the formulation of the policy. This is the manual number 7 says that. Then manual number 8 says that is, what is the board, council, committees, and other body constituted in our public authority in order to enforce the activities of the public authority or our office? As a public information officer, what is the board, what is the council, what is the committee in the public authority? According to that, we are doing, according to that, we are implementing our activities, our work, our job. Then list of board. What type of a board is there? List of a board which we have to give. Council or committee or other bodies related to the public authority in the following manner. So for what is that following? Name and address of the affiliated body. If you have some body or board or council or committee, if it is affiliated, then we may say that it is a affiliated body. If it is not affiliated, then it is non-affiliated body. We have to write it. Then type of affiliated body. If there is a affiliated body, type of affiliated body. That is board or council or committee or other body. Which one is your affiliated body? Then brief introduction of the affiliated body. If we have the affiliated body or maybe non-affiliated body, brief introduction regarding that board or council or committee. Brief introduction. In a 1-2 line, we have to summarize. We have to shine. Then establishment year, objectives, main activities. When it is established or when it is commenced or when we constituted these councils or board or this body, the establishment year we have to give, and what is the objectives. What is the objectives and aim of this board or council or committee which we have constituted in our public authority or may be given by the department or may be given by the head of public head of offices. So that we have to give here. Then second point, letter point is that is role of affiliated body, advisory, managing executive officer, others. What is the role and the objectives of the body? If we have the council, if we have the board or committee, then what is the responsibility? What is the role in order to implement our activities, daily activities in a office or in a public authority? What is the role and objectives? What is the role and responsibility of that body by which we can implement our activities or our job? Maybe it is board or maybe it's committee, maybe it is whatever may be. Who is the advisory? Who is the advisory of this committee? Who is the managing director of this committee? Who is the executive officer of this committee? Other like this we have to specify. Then structure and member composition. The body is there or council is there or a committee is there. How many members are there? Head of the body. Who is the head of the body? Name should be given or designation should be given. Then address of main office and its branches. The address, every details address, postal address, official address, detailed address should be given. Then frequency of the meeting in a year or in a month or thrice in a month or in a 6 month. We are conducting the meeting for development of the public authority or executing of the activities inside the public authority. This body is acting as a custodian or a director or administrative officer or monitoring guideline. So in a month, how many meeting is conducted? Or in a year, how many meeting is conducted? That is we have to give here. Can public participate in this meeting? So in that meeting, can public participate? If yes, then we can say that is yes, here public can participate and they can give their view in order to develop the situation, develop the committee, develop the board or develop the councils. Then another thing is that is, are minutes of the meeting prepared after having meeting, MOM, meeting of the memorandum or meeting of the meeting or theme of the meeting, or that is the, we can say the minutes of the meeting we have prepared. Yes, it is prepared. Then we can say yes, meeting of the minutes of the meeting we have been preparing. If it is not, we can say that is no. Then are minutes of the meetings available to the public? If yes, please provide information about the procedure to obtain it. Whatever the meeting we have conducted, whatever the board we have taken or we have conducted the meeting and we have made it in the minutes, meeting of the minutes, then if it is open to public, then what is the procedure? And they can get this minutes. And what is the methodology? What is the procedure? They can obtain this information or this minutes of the meeting. So all these things should be very clearly mentioned in manual number 8. Manual number 8. Then manual number 9. Manual number 9 says that is directory of employees and directory of officers and employees. Database, employee database. We can say directory of officers and employees means that employee database. So starting from officer to fourth class employee, name, designation, and contact details, email address, and office address should be given. Right? So here the very simple things is there. Name of the public employee, designation of the public employee, and contact details, email address, office address. This much we have to reflect under manual number 9. Everybody, starting from officer to fourth class employee, we have to provide here. We have to reflect the data here. Then 10. 10 is that is monthly remuneration and compensation of the officers and employees. Monthly, how much salary the employee is getting and what is the compensation he is allowed. That we have to very clearly mention here. Name, designation, first of all serial number, then name, then designation, then monthly remuneration, then compensation maybe HRA, TRA, whatever may be compensation he is getting, that we have to cite the information. This is comes under your manual number 10. Then manual number 11 says that is budget allocation to each agency. Budget allocation to each agency. So there are two budgets. As you know that there are two type of budget. One is administrative expenditure, another is program expenditure. In which scheme we have received last year, what is the amount we have received, how much we have expenditure incurred, and this year for this financial, what is the budget we have received from the government, from which chapter, from which head, everything. According to this, we have to provide it. For example, serial number, budget, different activities. Serial number, then name of the scheme and head, from which head we have received. What is the activity has to be done? Activity name should be given. Starting date of the activity, when it will be starting date should be given. Then plan and date of the activity, plan and end date. When it will start and when it will end, the date should be given. Amount proposed, how much amount we have proposed to the government and how much they have given. Amount sanction, we have proposed to 2 lakhs, but the government has given 1.2 lakhs. So that amount we have to give here, sanction amount. Then amount released, disbursed, number of installment. How much amount we have released in order to activate the activities or the work. What is the installment? How much? How many times we have released the money? So that we have to reflect here in column number 8. Then column number 9 says that is actual expenditure for the last year. Last year, what is the actual expenditure was there? That we can give here. Because people could know that last year how much a budget they have received and how much they have expenditure incurred. Then responsible officer for the quality and the complete execution of the work. Who is the responsible and who is the responsible officers, and to him it has been given, and his execution procedure and how he will execute all these things, that has to be very clearly mentioned. And quality and the complete execution of the work, the person who has been given this responsibility, he has to finish, he has to complete the activities or the whatever the things comes under this budget provision, he has to complete and execution of the work. Then public authorities. Another head is that is head, serial number, then head, then proposed budget, how much we have proposed, then sanctioned budget, how much the government has sanctioned us, then amount related disbursed, number of installment, how much amount we have disbursed, and what is the installment. 2 installment or 3 installment we have disbursed, that we have to here we have to reflect. Then total expenditure in a year, our total expenditure what is, we have to reflect here. This is the manual number 11. So budget allocation to each agency, program expenditure and administrative expenditure, every detail should be given here. So today this video is in this video. I hope that you have watched, and please like, share, and subscribe kindly and comment us. Thank you very much. Namaste.